boom track. Blah, 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 blah. This that boom track. Skillet, 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 skillet. Boom track. Yeah. This that boom track. Smell me. Welcome to Keep It a Stack Sportscast, the last debate. I am your host, E-Rock 410.
I am Money Bills.
Oh, go ahead.
Money Bills. Yeah.
Chaz Moody Media. What's happening, man? A lot of shit been going down.
Yeah, for a long week.
Hey, yo, we got to hurry this shit up, yo. What time is this play, yo?
10 o'clock. 10:30.
No, we got to hurry up, yo. The Lakers about to come in. What time
Wow, bro.
Man, it'd be like 10 o'clock. They play him at 10.
Oh, they play at 10?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, okay. 10 when in November?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, October.
October, 10, yeah, 10 when.
10:30,
Yeah.
10:28.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in October.
Hey, but look.
October 28.
Yo, you think Kyrie going to go to him next year?
Kyrie definitely going.
I do.
I do.
They was already
they
putting
already
that
talking about
He was
it.
in the front row with
They
the
put
game.
that emotion, though, for
chilling.
a minute, though. He was trying to get him to come when he was in Brooklyn. What you talking about? They was already talking about that when he was in Brooklyn. But
I love
yeah,
to see that. I love
before
to
we
see
get into all our topics of the night, we're going to have a fun night.
Yep.
Keep it a stack, sports facts. Facts and stats. Stats and facts and stats. What do you got for me to my left, Dave?
No doubt, man. Look, you already know what's going down in NBA playoffs is what it is. So, look, we're going to talk about Dwayne Wade. You know what I mean? The Heat, they looking good. They dropped it yesterday, but, you know what I'm saying? I think they're going to take him out on the next game. But Dwayne Wade, you know, I know he's going to flash. Round 1, pick number 5, 2003 draft. You know, I know two guard, one of the greatest of all time. Two guard, the best Heat player of all time. He went to Marquette College from Chi-Town. Had a career average of 22 points. He played 1,054 games. So, you
He's
know.
the best Heat player.
Yo, that was some great stats you just said. But I heard one thing in there that kind of made me
He's the best
pause
player.
a little bit.
What?
I heard you say something about the best Heat player of all time.
Hey, look, I mean, 13-time All-Star. Come
Is
on,
this
bro.
before
Shit, no, he's the
LeBron
best.
James
He's the
came
best
in.
player for their franchise.
I mean, come
of all
on.
time.
What do you think of LeBron James' career? You're going to think of Cleveland. You're not going to think
but you said, I mean, but okay, we said the best player.
Well,
maybe you had to bring-
no, I mean, well, LeBron is the best to have played for the Heat. So, I mean, I'm not you. I know.
Okay, so the best Heat.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. My bad. I was thinking you were saying the best player that ever played for that squad.
Oh, nah.
He's the best player
Nah.
for their franchise, the best player.
Okay, yeah,
I know.
All right, I got you now. Yes,
No doubt.
he is.
It's just like the argument
You gotta
between
know.
Magic and Kobe. The best player of their franchise in the Lakers.
Exactly.
What about Haslam? He's not
He's
important.
not the best player.
I know he's
of their
not. He's very
franchise.
important.
He's
not a
very,
player.
very important.
He's very important. He's been there for
He
years.
the one that got-
He don't even play.
He the one that got
He don't
Jimmy
play.
shit.
Like he don't
And
even
they
play.
turned shit around.
He don't care if he play.
Right, but he's their voice. He's that leader in the
That's
locker
what
room.
most teams need.
So they kept him just for that purpose.
A veteran.
Exactly.
A vet.
Most teams need a veteran.
Braun could play for the next 10 years if he wanted, to be honest with you.
I believe that.
Just to stay on the bench to be a leader.
LeBron ain't sitting on nobody.
I believe that.
He gonna do all that, though. That
That man
man.
ain't thinking about being on nobody's bench.
Yo,
Nah.
I talked to Braun.
Ah,
You
you
know
did?
what Braun be doing?
I know Braun ain't
No
trying
doubt.
to own the squad. I know that.
I spoke with him. Yeah.
All right, look, so we talking about
stuff like that.
Braun. You think Bronny James going to do one and done and go to the league?
I mean, just because of LeBron James Sr., that's the only reason why. Because to me, Bronny to me, he's a great player. Right now, he's a shooter.
No doubt.
To me, he has to show me more to be a one and done player. Like one and done, he's better than Caleb.
It don't matter than that. No, he's not. Listen, I don't think he's developed, but think about it. I think he could really, you could see the talent in the McDonald's All-American game. He got a nice shot. He's a great athlete.
He didn't look like the top
Nah, he
15
wasn't.
players
I
to
agree.
me.
I
Watching
agree.
the game,
But he's
I
not-
saw
he's
several
not-
guys that stood out way more than him.
I agree.
mean,
but
when he shot the ball,
he's
he
not
shot
that
with
far
fear.
away from them, though.
But I got to see more off the bounce. I got to see him go
True.
to the hole.
Oh, he
I gotta
still
see him
got
go to the
the-
rack.
yeah.
You know what I mean? His shot
got-
is
he
pretty.
got- yeah, he got
It's a
work to
great-
do.
It's an excellent shot.
Right.
We know he's athletic. He was in the dunk
Right.
contest.
Right.
But I want to see him go to the rack.
I agree.
I seen
agree.
dudes get to the
I
rack
agree.
at will in
Right.
that McDonald's All-American game.
Yeah.
I seen
doubt.
some guys that just shined over.
no doubt.
They stood out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He stood out. His jump shot was very nice, and he stood out because I was specifically watching him because he's LeBron James' son, of course.
Me too,
so that's why
right.
I was watching him.
Absolutely.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
want to see this.
Bronny James is really a point guard, a playmaker, yo. He stepped his jump.
But I wanna
up.
see that.
He didn't even really play his real game in the McDonald's All-American.
Right.
He took a lot of set shots.
Right.
He never really got to his real game.
So
in
against
that
the
game.
best
That
players
wasn't
in
even
of his age group,
That
I
was
want to
just
see
an
that.
All-American game.
But I want to see that. I want to see that.
That's going to happen. He's going to college. That's
Okay,
the
yeah.
whole point.
Once I
Right.
see
That's
that,
real basketball, yo. McDonald's All-American.
but unless he grows like another 2 inches or so like that, I don't see him going.
Whoa.
Right.
Hey, Yak, you got fat?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the NFL. We're gonna talk about leading rushers. Rest in peace to Jim Brown, of course.
Whoa,
We're
rest
gonna
in
get into
peace,
that.
JB.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, man.
man.
Rest in peace. He's one of my favorite running backs.
Man.
Just looking up some
One of my favorite
stats here.
runners. Sure, man.
Right now, the leading rusher of all time, of course, is Mr. Emmitt Smith with Walter Payton after him. Then Frank Gore.
Yeah,
is
Frank
after
Gore
him.
took Barry's spot.
And then Barry is at 4. Adrian
Niggas had to
Peterson
play
at 5.
17 years, though. Barry
Yeah,
didn't
and
take
I actually saw something today that Adrian Peterson still wanted to play, so he might even continue to add to his record, which he's at number 5
right?
of all
Yeah.
time.
I mean, I think he'd be good for like a game or two. Like, you already know football, you're going to get a lot of injuries. You know what I mean? You get them. One
AP
game or
one
two,
of the
that's
best to
it.
ever do it, but
He's a GOAT.
But I know you still in shape. and
It's
all that, but
old
you done
for
done.
running
Yeah,
back.
you done done.
Oof.
So look,
You get your knees taken.
30
away.
is the 30. 5 years for running backs. That's the year expectancy of a running back.
so right now, active leading rushers. Do you guys want to take a stab at who's right now the active leading rusher in the NFL?
The active leading.
Leading?
Oh,
rusher.
active. That's a
Yeah.
good question. Active.
Damn, you stumped a
shucks.
Schwab right there.
Hold
Let's see.
on.
Active. Let's think about who we got. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
it can't be a quarterback, can it?
It's
Ezekiel
not a
Elliott.
quarterback. Actually, you're very close, Heat Rock. Zeke is number 2
Okay.
right now
There's somebody
at
right before Zeke.
82-62.
We got to think
What
of somebody.
about- hold
Oh,
on,
Devontae.
What about,
No, he's a
what about,
receiver.
No,
hold
the
on,
guy,
hold
the
on.
guy that plays for the Vikings.
What about Leonard Fournette? Leonard Fournette.
Cook.
That is an incorrect
Hell
answer.
no, they
Oh,
cook.
But he is in the top 7. Delvin Cook is at number 7.
Zeke number 2. All right, we got that.
Derrick Henry is at number
Henry,
1
oh.
with 8,335 yards.
Henry.
Him and Zeke.
That's about right. That's about right.
Him and Zeke came in the league at the same
Same
time,
time.
actually.
So it should be
and they
King
both
Henry.
had neck to neck pretty much.
King
So
Henry.
shout out
You
to
got
Derrick
that.
Henry.
Yeah. Henry's
And Mark Ingram is at 3, and Melvin Gordon is at
Mark Ingram
4.
still in the league.
Nick Chubb is at 5.
See, those guys have been in. The guys
was on the Saints
who've been
again.
in the league forever, and they was good running. Like, at
No,
one
they was
point,
bad.
They
They
was
was
really
good.
bad.
Hell yeah.
But then it's still been in the league, so it's still
Ingram
compiling.
had 1,000 yards with us.
They still getting more
That was not
yards
too long
on their
ago.
joint.
Yep.
Where do you think Lamar Jackson is on his list?
Lamar's probably
So
5th.
that's what I was. Yeah.
That nigga
He's
like-
actually 15th.
Oh, yeah.
Active
He only
rushers.
been in the league for 5 years.
And he's a quarterback though. so-
Wow.
Yeah, he only been in the league for 5 years.
Yeah,
Damn.
so
Those
yeah.
guys you talking about been 10 years.
These
That's-
are all-time
that's
active. He's
impressive.
at 4,400.
Yeah, it's a
Very
quarterback.
impressive. And he's a quarterback. Let's not forget about that.
Russell
Man.
Wilson is a little above him, but yeah, you guys.
He's been in the league for 15
Well, he
years.
been in line for a long time.
Stats and
Oh, that's
facts.
great.
What you got,
stats.
Short?
Great.
I don't know if y'all know that. Did y'all watch Al Bundy?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
How
Oh,
many
yeah.
touchdowns did Al Bundy score in one game?
5.
At 5.
We already did this, didn't we?
No. At what school?
You asked me this before, though.
At yeah, we talked about this before.
Yeah,
but
I'm
not
about to
on
say
here.
we talked about it.
Yeah, we always talk about this. Okay, so
Niggas are Al Bundy.
one of your Keep It a Stack members, Money Bills, scored 6 touchdowns in one game. 6. Had
that a
over
record?
356 yards and scored 6 touchdowns.
That's a record.
Wow.
Is that a record?
I don't know if it's
No,
a
He
record.
from Kenwood had
No, but
400 yards in one game.
no. But he had the guy who I played against, and Kenwood is crazy.
I thought he had like 400 yards.
He had 5 touchdowns.
Okay.
I had 6,
But you had a punt return.
and we won the game.
One of yours was a punt return, though, wasn't it?
No, not that. It was 6 touchdowns from
all
scrimmage.
rushing.
All from scrimmage. Yes, all from
Okay.
scrimmage.
Sheesh.
That's a Keep It a Stack fact from a Keep It a Stack member.
I like that.
That's what's up.
6 touchdowns in one game.
Wow, bro.
USA Today information.
Wow.
I got a real keep it a stack fact. One of the best running backs to ever do it. People's idols that growing up. He's a hater of, but He's out. He's a hater of him.
Please tell me who he is.
You know who it is.
I really don't know.
E.D., nigga.
Oh,
Eric Dickerson.
oh man, he was
look.
monster.
First of all, he still has the rushing record for rookie season, which is 1808.
Oh.
No one still has broke that record.
Oh yeah.
And he still has the record for the most yards in one season.
Oh, yeah.
Which is 2105.
Wow.
So he has two records that's been standing the test of time.
Wow.
I don't think no one's going to ever break. I thought Adrian Peterson was the one that was going to do it.
I did
He
too.
was the closest, I think. I thought he 2000. Barry was
In
almost
one
there.
game.
Barry
He had the most yards in one game.
He had the most in one game. I'm talking about in the season. Yeah, Eric Dickerson has 2105 for a season. He has 1808 as a rookie. That'll never be broken. That'll never be broken.
Wow.
They wasn't sorry.
And what does Emmitt Smith have?
He ain't never had no 2,000 yard season. Barry had a 2,000 yard season. That's what he's thinking about. Adrian Peterson had a 2,000
My
yard
guy
season.
had
Jamal Lewis had a 2,000 yard season. Eric Dickerson had a 2,000 yard season. There's only 4 or 5 that ever done it. Oh, and I got one more because this is for the Ravens. This is Baltimore, man. It's a Baltimore stat. This is a Keep It a Stack Sports Baltimore fact. Ed Reed.
Yeah.
Ed Reed was the first person in NFL history to return a interception, punt, block punt, and a fumble for a touchdown. Did y'all know that stat?
Wow.
He's the first. I don't know who else did it after him because it's obviously somebody must have else have done it because he said he's the first. It would have said he's the only.
Yeah, right, right.
He's not just the only. He's the first though. He's the first one to ever do it. So, like, Ed Reed to me is top 5 of all time. I can't wait till we do our football draft.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. If you want to be in it, Rel, you can be in it. We're going to do a live basketball draft. We're going to do a live football draft and a live baseball draft of all time. So we're going to have a collective amount of players. That's in a hat, or we're going to have it on a board. We're going to have a board of all the players. And we're going to pick out of 100 players. You know what I'm saying? And you can't double dip. You pick your player, that's your player.
That's it.
You know what I mean? You pick your player, that's your player. Pick your player, that's your player. Ain't no, damn, yo, can I get him too? No, ain't no you get him too.
Nah.
Should have got him the first time when you had your chance.
Right.
So that's what's going to make it really fun.
Yeah.
But it's so many good-ass players. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to have a poll. Then we're going to have a poll on who had the best team.
Right.
So we'll have a poll on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And people can vote on YouTube also who had the best team. Who will crush who. Who gonna be in it? It's gonna be us 5 and your CO or somebody. You gotta have like 6 people. Gotta have like 6.
L-Dog in there.
L-Dog. Yeah, L-Dog.
Oh,
He gonna pick on Johnny. He gonna pick on Johnny. He gonna pick Otis Anderson, Joe Morse, Phil Sims.
LT, he gonna try to pick LT.
Mark Ingram's dad.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
ODB.
A lot of people gonna try to get LT number 1. I already know that's gonna be. You know
he's definitely.
But you know what? Y'all might forget stuff. Y'all probably just go all offense and forget about your defense. So we don't know.
Terrell Davis. Then Terrell Davis had 2,000 yards too.
That's my favorite. One of my
Hey,
favorite.
the most Emmitt Smith had in the game was 237 against the Eagles, 93.
Barry had more than that.
No, I'm talking about at one point he had the most yards as a running back.
Who?
Emmitt Smith.
He's number 1 now.
He the most leading all-time rusher.
All time. Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah.
They like Brown. He played
I thought you
20
talking about
years.
one
Yeah, when you
game.
play 20 years, you do that.
I just went through that, Blizzy.
Yeah. Get back. Come back to us. Hey, yo. Yeah, rest in peace to Tina Turner. She just passed.
Rest in peace.
Tina.
Real sad.
Rest in peace to Tina
Real
Turner.
tough.
She was sick for a second, you know what I'm saying?
83 years old.
So, she lived a great life. She did a lot of amazing things. She broke barriers. She broke boundaries. She did things that you might never see again. I mean, she crossed over from a soul singer to a pop artist. She was one of the first ones to ever do it before Diana Ross. She was the first one that really crossed over and got that crowd, that other crowd. To really buy her records and go platinum and sell out 100,000 people show, 50,000 show. You know what I mean?
Right.
So she Tina Turner, you will greatly be missed. You are adored. You are people's hero, and you are amazing, amazing talent. And blessings to your family and friends and everybody else that's mourning you, and especially to the music community because we lost a great one in the music community, man. Tina Turner, man. Right. Tina Turner, good old Nutbush. Nutbush City now. Yeah, Tina was that. One of the best movies of all time, might add.
Oh, man. Yes.
And you know why it was so great?
Class.
Because she was still living and she was able to tell her story and let Angela was supposed to got an Oscar and they
One of the greatest actresses.
They duped her.
Oh yeah.
They duped her really bad. Her and Denzel Washington, Malcolm X and
Malcolm X.
What's Love got to do with it? They both supposed to got Oscars for those movies, but
For sure.
You know how it go though, yo.
Yeah.
But man.
Denzel didn't get one until training day.
Exactly. It took him to get the training. He should have got that. Should have got training day in Malcolm.
He had to be a villain to be a villain. He had to be a villain to get the
Oscar.
He had to be a villain first.
Ain't that something? Yeah, but shout out to Tina Turner, man. We love you. We gonna miss you, yo.
Yeah.
God bless.
All day.
No doubt.
Yo.
What's up?
What the hell just happened the other day, man?
As far as
What?
I seen a broom somewhere. I seen a broom, right? But I didn't know if it was like being used or not. I didn't know if it was for like for the floor or was it for like the patio outside. I just walked by and I seen a broom. Apparently, the broom was for the Lakers.
Yeah.
They got swept.
Oh yeah.
no.
Wow, man. Wow, bro.
Wow,
bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
The West.
Nah.
The West, they got swept. Anybody gets swept in the finals, the West is not that. It's not that.
For
You don't get swept. You got if you're a top conference, you gotta have some type of somebody that can fight back.
Yeah.
Fight back. They couldn't even get one W. Just one.
Yeah.
And they was competitive games. They was competitive games. I give it to you. Braun had 40, but 40 was it was kind of skewed. And I love you, Braun. You know I love you. It was skewed. You only had 3 points in the fourth quarter. You only had 9 points in the second half.
Right.
That's not going to cut it. You had 31 in the first half. You only wait till a 60 point. I thought he was going to have 60.
I thought at least 50.
The way he was going, he had 4 in a row. He had 4-3. One time he threw a daggone pass and the ball went in cash.
Right.
Then he hit 3 threes after that.
Man.
The way that series started, that first game, how they just jumped out and how
They blew up.
the way that they just was attacked and how they played, it just looked like, man, this team is really like
It's going to be hard.
they're different.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
tough.
like they're different because they just always push the rock. They just was pushing the rock, man. It was hard for the Lakers to even like stay afloat with that. So man, it shows that the number 1 seed, they beat a number 7 seed. You know what I mean? But I just think that that team that Lakers had got put together and they was able to do what they did. It says a lot about them as a team. And LeBron himself, to get swept is unfortunate. But like you said, those games were competitive, man. What you
They were
gonna do?
definitely competitive.
They
game.
said that was the closest sweep that had ever been. It was the difference was 24 points between all the game.
Right.
Closest sweep ever.
They said it's the closest sweep ever. You know what I mean? That was the most competitive game ever in a sweep situation. Sometimes things don't bounce your way. And like that last game, that out of bounds call at the end of the game, that was the decision of the game. Remember, it was out of bounds. They called it Lakers ball, but it ended up being Denver's ball.
Right.
Jokic gets the ball on the wing a little bit, drives in, gets a layup. That was the winning bucket because it was tied ball game at that point.
Right.
Just imagine if it would have been the original call would have stood and Lakers would have had the ball.
Right.
That's how much changed that game.
Basketball.
That little bit, those inches. Like they say, football's a game of inches. Life is a game of inches.
It is. Yep.
Everything's a game of inches.
Everything counts.
Those shots that Jokic hit at the end of halves, at the end,
They count.
step back to the right, all that crazy stuff.
Man.
Those 3 points essentially won the game.
They were daggers too.
They were daggers. You know what I'm saying? So that's how close this game was. Every game.
You already know, those are the kind of shots, when you playing. Because look, they came from 15 down. So, I thought they was up out of there, the way they was playing. But, like I said, you make them kind of shots, you already know when you play, they make that, you be like, dang.
Honestly, the Lakers, except for the first game, honestly, they controlled all the games.
Yeah.
Honestly, they controlled all the games.
Right.
Until fourth quarters be coming.
Right.
And then that's when
and you know what?
we need the killer instinct of LeBron James to kick in. And it wasn't kicking in.
But,
maybe because of his foot. Maybe he's getting older. Maybe he was tired, played too many minutes. You could say whatever. But the fact remains of the points that he didn't get it done. He wasn't getting it done in the fourth.
He didn't get it done.
Right.
He got
fourth quarter is the money quarter.
And for me, we all have faced Father Time. We all have been in our 20s.
Yeah.
Playing basketball, falling down, twisting an ankle.
You get back up.
And the next day or two, we back at it.
Yes.
Your body does not recover the same at 38.
Hell no.
So for me,
no way.
As we can see, every first quarter, second quarter, first half, we're in the game. We're winning or we're right there.
Right.
Mostly winning.
By the time the third, fourth quarter come, that's when
It's really the fourth.
That's when the rabbit ends up running us down.
Exactly.
The head.
That's exactly
the
it.
tortoise.
The tortoise end up
tortoise.
because they're
exactly
coming. They're coming. The tortoise. They're coming. We took off the gate. Pew!
Right.
And then we're like this.
You can see it.
And you can see
You can see it.
Right.
Like Denver's starting to get heated up.
Even when we played Golden State,
Not.
that stuff happened. We would be up, and then at the end, we would start
They
like this.
control Golden State too. They control that shit too.
Right.
You know, because they need some youth.
Yeah.
They need some more guys that can run.
No, they had youth. They got a lot of youth.
Right.
They need their superstar to finish games.
Of course.
Right.
That's the main thing.
Of course, but
if you're looking, look.
They need a guy though that's going to give them some energy.
So first, they was doing that. They was getting by like that, using different dudes
No,
before
their main guy was giving them points and them billion, and then he wore down at the end.
That's
So
what
by the end, by the time it's time for him to get the ball, he's dead.
He's tired.
Right.
You need a Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Now if Kyrie was on that team,
To keep them balanced.
Now if Kyrie was on that team,
definitely. That's definitely.
Yeah.
Brown would be like, "It's
Right,
going, Shorty.
right.
Do what you
Exactly.
do." Like he was doing anyway.
Because he needs that now at this stage
Yeah,
in
I
his
mean, you
career.
know.
Because like I said, you look at this last
Hey, he had a good game
like you
on
just
last
said,
game.
look, 31 in the first half. Took it over. Second half, you could clearly see him slowing down. His shot was way more flat. He didn't want to drive to the rack no more. He settled for start shooting threes again.
He's done.
Yeah,
He was done.
But you know, another thing. Listen, Coach Malone for the Nuggets has been the best coach in the playoffs because look at the adjustments that he makes. Spoelstra too, but the adjustments. Like look at game one. Remember when the Lakers came back at the end when Hachimura came in? He seen that. He was like, okay, when Hachimura come in, this is what we gonna do. Game two, Hachimura was a non-factor at all. Jokic killed them all game. So, you know, that's another thing. And when it come down to it, the role players was what was the most important thing in this one because the Lakers role players did not step up. D'Angelo Russell, he's on the milk cart. We still looking for him. He looked like he was out there. Dennis Schroeder didn't do anything.
He played defense.
Reeves had one or two good games. Hachimura, after that first game, that was it.
Reeves was solid.
Oh, my bad. I take it back. Like you know, in the first three games, the fourth game 4 he didn't do nothing. But another thing, but the Nuggets, right? But all 5 Nuggets starters scored in double figures. You know, Michael Porter Jr. was making huge buckets. Eric Gordon, huge buckets, and he got a lot of rebounds. They murdered them on the boards. Jokic, of course, you already know he did, but Jamal Murray, 32 points a game for the series. So I'm telling you, Jamal Murray,
he's the one.
Listen, give him his respect now. Jamal Murray, if you ain't giving him respect now, you have to respect him.
He's the one who definitely won that series.
You wasn't giving him his.
No, I was always saying Jamal Murray.
You kept saying your kids. I said no.
I always said Murray was big. Yeah, we definitely do. Definitely.
But shout out to Denver, man. Y'all did what y'all had to do, man. Y'all took the king down, man.
Yeah, man.
The king down, man. Down goes Frazier. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now we gotta look at going forward. What's the plan?
Kyrie Irving.
What's the plan?
Everybody know that. They've been talking about it all day.
I'm saying, what's the plan?
Right.
Kyrie Irving. That's the plan.
Don't boss him.
That's all they missing.
I like Damian Lillard though. Yeah.
Or Dame, but that's up. See, the thing is about that. Kyrie is a free agent, so that's more likely. Unless
saying.
Dallas just give him all the money he wants, he stay with Dallas. But Dame has to be traded. It has to be some type of working out. Yeah. Now you gotta miss. Now you gotta let Austin Reeves and players like that go. Because they're going to want that type.
They're going to have to make room to. They might do a sign and trade with Kyrie because Dallas ain't going to be able to just let him walk out the door. They're going to have to figure out what they're going to do.
They're going to try to give him the money. They're going to give him some money, but they don't know if they're going to give him the Supermax. See, it's about
they're going to do a sign and trade with Dallas.
It's about the Supermax. That's true. Kyrie want all the money I can get. It's my last big contract problem. You know what I mean? I'm going out with a bang. I need $200.
Yeah, no doubt.
You got $200.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's business at this point.
But yeah, with Kyrie, he need that long-term contract. So the first team that said, if the Lakers say, hey, 3 years at least plus, 3 years plus, he's definitely going to sign that.
He might take a 2-year deal if you get 100-something million.
Yeah.
If he get 120, 110 million for 2 years.
The thing is, Bron making $47 million next year. He making $47 million.
Yeah.
So they talking him not playing. He playing. Bro.
Yeah.
You think
They gonna work something out.
Hey,
Cause
he has a $50 million.
You know, Braun has them antics. We know his
Yeah,
antics.
yeah.
He try to act like Hicks retirement. That man ain't retiring. Man,
No
he
way.
his last 100.
he
Man,
just
y'all
mad.
tripping.
He just mad that they lost right now. That's
He
all
gonna
that
get
is.
the last 100.
He want like,
He
hey,
his last 100,
He gonna get
right.
that 100, man. Y'all crazy. That's gonna go towards the team that he trying to buy. So that's gonna go towards, he gonna be a part of a squad that's trying to buy a squad. You know what I'm saying?
So hold on,
Right,
Braun's
right,
already
right.
a billionaire, man. You say he gonna keep getting
I don't know if he's a
involved?
billionaire, but his assets, he's worth $1 billion.
He could be. I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
said his assets, yeah, he probably worth $1 billion.
I love the way he control his family. Like, if you see his wife, she said she didn't want to be in the forefront.
Yeah.
She didn't want to be on
wanted to take
reality
care of the
TV
kids.
shows.
She wanted to be back on.
She went right.
But why?
You know what I'm saying? That's so.
Why would she need you though?
But a lot of other women does it.
That's because they clients.
Exactly.
What the hell? I need
A
you to
lot of
sit
other
back.
women get out there and go
I ain't a lot of other women that's
reality TV
that
and
got
all
money
that.
like Braun, yo. We talking about a person
right.
who got money like him.
Right.
I don't need to do none of that.
I don't gotta do that goofy.
I mean, look, bro, he gonna be like
I'm a
Jordan.
billionaire, all right?
I mean, look, his shoes is always gonna live
My
on.
wife
He's
ain't
gonna
doing
make
it.
shoes.
Juanita ain't doing it. Juanita sat back in the
Chilling.
back, allowed him to cheat
Well,
until,
yeah,
she
but
was ready, until she was ready to divorce him. She waiting for that alimony to see how much would I get after 10 years?
So what she doing now, yeah?
Sad.
She's sitting on our money.
Whatever she want.
Yeah, they kick out 700
Whatever she want.
She don't need to do a goddamn thing with a young thing. She probably got a young thing.
Oh,
He got a young thing.
Yep.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Man, they rich, man. Rich people just do rich stuff.
Yeah.
LeBron doesn't do this kind
Poor
of
people
stuff.
get divorces. Poor people get divorces and cheat on each other. So imagine if you're rich and you're cheating on each other. Or one cheating on the other or whatever. I'm not saying she cheated on him. I don't know. We don't know what Juanita was doing. But what I'm saying is Mike was doing his thing. Everybody know he was doing his thing. Got caught up. I mean, it happens to the best of them.
He got jammed.
All right, we're going to talk about the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Yo, Miami. Look, the crazy part is, yo, about this, both these series, this could have happened. It could have been history made. History could have been made. It could have been 2 sweeps in the finals, and it never happened in the history of NBA.
Wow.
In the same season. It's never been 2 sweeps in the same season. It almost happened, but Boston pulled it off last night.
Yeah.
Boston Tatum went nuts last night.
If any team has what it takes to get it done and come back
And
and make this a series, make it at least 3-3.
3-0, I mean.
Yeah.
Nobody's been down 3-0.
I think Boston is young enough, talented enough.
Right.
I really thought they were the more dominant team of this series.
They got the best team
before
in the
the
NBA.
series starts. So
I
it's
agree.
just that they don't play.
You've been saying
They
Boston all
don't come
year.
to play every
On
game.
paper, Boston has the best team in the NBA.
They don't
On
come.
paper.
They don't come to play, and they take some games off or whatever. If they play hard with intensity and play with the intention, they will definitely be winning this series, and they could definitely make this a series. Take this thing 3-3 and make it it's any man's game at this point.
And
It's a toss-up.
in the state
For
that
sure.
no one has ever came back down from 3-0.
Ever.
But look, who was the last team in sports to do it, though? It's only happened a couple times in sports. Not
Oh,
just
that
who
was
who was the last team to ever do it?
Boston Red Sox. Yeah, let's go.
That's my
Let's get it. Come on.
He came back with Jeter and A-Rod.
Wow.
2004.
I'll never forget that shit.
Yeah.
So-
I couldn't believe
That was
that.
a hurtful.
Yeah,
I remember watching that.
That's probably top three of all time in my lifetime most hurtful experiences as a sports fan.
Man.
We are 3-0. I'm talking crazy to Boston fans.
Right.
Oh, I'm talking top shit.
Right.
CO was a Boston fan at the time. I'm talking real crazy to him.
Yeah.
Yo, they came back.
Yeah.
3-0.
That's amazing.
Right.
And we had the squad of squads.
Yeah. You definitely had the best squad.
What?
You definitely did.
Man, yo, they came back and did what they had to
Because
do.
you already know Mariano Rivera show up in the ninth. You know what time it is.
Not
You
that
know what I'm
bad.
saying?
He was rocking his ass.
Yeah.
Mariano was the closer of the Marriott.
That's what.
The best closer of all time.
You know, he put that end of the Sandman. Come on, you know it's game over.
Yeah, when Rivera comes in the game, we already know what time it is. But
Yeah,
not that
it's a
serious.
wrap.
So yeah, that was the last time that ever happened, and I think before that was like 100 years ago. So it doesn't happen when you're down 3-0 in sports. Period.
You
Not
don't
just
come back.
basketball.
You don't come
It's
back.
never happened in basketball.
Nope.
You don't come back. So Boston,
Right.
you have a chance to make history.
And I really think
You have a chance.
It's just because I think
So
from
you
the
saying
start
they have the
chance.
team.
they have the squad. They have
So
it.
ain't like-
And they have the youth. Whereas though
They got the
all
team.
these games
Yeah.
won't affect them going forward.
Yeah, they got the
No
squad.
doubt. No doubt.
Sometimes you can blow your load. But those guys, I think they're young enough that they can continue to be
They definitely showed some fight last night,
yeah,
though.
for sure.
Because like I said, they were down at halftime, and they just started making shots, man.
This guy over here is going
But
crazy.
they just started making shots. But like a lot, like we talking about, the role players finally showed up. Marcus Smart was hitting threes.
He's going nuts, loads, all kinds of stuff. Everything's going
He's going everywhere with it.
He's going everywhere with it.
He's going everywhere.
This guy's out of control.
This is a PG.
Hey, yo, check this out.
Money
I want to state this. Keep it a stack sports fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Miami Heat got 7 undrafted players. Yo.
Wow.
That is freaking amazing.
7 undrafted NBA players on the same team, and they in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Coach.
Wow.
And they're missing Tyler Hero and Oladipo.
Coach.
God, that's coaching.
Yes.
Shaq, sometimes, Shaq,
Yes,
you one of my
sir.
favorite players of all
For
time.
sure.
I gotta talk to you, Shaq. Stop saying coaches don't mean stuff, yo, because you were so big and so powerful.
No,
so
that
good
don't
and
make
so strong.
sense.
Stop saying that, yo.
Oh,
it's not even cool to say it.
I know he ain't go there.
And you
No,
gotta
he
realize,
says it a lot. No, this is
somebody
the ongoing
that's that
thing.
talented. See,
Huh?
no, what I'm
Yeah.
saying
Wow.
is,
Shaq
as somebody
been saying it.
who's that talented,
Said they not
just because you might not need coaching or you think that you know the game
He
as
needed
well,
it too, though.
everybody he does. Yes,
He needed it too.
But of course, the better players, LeBron James, Kobe, those guys study. They're like a player's coach.
For sure.
But those other guys on your squad,
They need to be coached.
They gotta be coached.
Because Shaq, you don't know how to coach. You know how to
Absolutely.
play.
Yeah.
Everybody don't know how to coach.
You have somebody on that floor sometimes who's a quarterback and can have those
Jason
kind
Kidd
of
is the best of
capabilities.
Jason Kidd is the
Yeah.
best of, to me, of all.
But-
Magic Johnson,
not
Jason
on
Kidd
every
is the
team.
best of
Both
all
of the
time.
yes.
And those others that they always
no
talking about,
doubt.
that Shaq always talking about the others.
No.
The others need to be coached. Man.
Yeah, exactly.
They gotta be coached.
So where you think the others come from?
Yeah, they gotta be coached.
First of all, the GM picked the others.
No
You know what I
doubt.
mean? Second of all, the coach
They believe
coached the
them.
others.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The coach put the others in the game
Right.
at
Because
the right
the
time.
others would be others at 7-Eleven playing basketball if they didn't have somebody. Because you can find all the guys got skill. But then once you find them and you got somebody that can mold them and use that skill to their full capabilities,
Exactly.
that's when they become a player.
That's a fact.
There's a lot of random dudes that probably could do what they had done.
Definitely.
Honestly.
Definitely.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Definitely.
So what do you think? So what do you think? Can Boston pull it off or what?
Nah.
You don't think so?
I
It's
think-
over tomorrow.
I
do.
think
Going back to Boston. And look, another stat.
It's going. I'm gonna say that it's going 7.
I got another stat.
It's going
I got
7.
another stat for you, right?
Go ahead.
Boston is 10-11 in the last 2 years at home in the playoffs. That's the most in NBA history.
Exactly.
No one has ever went 10-11
Right.
at home in the
That don't
playoffs.
make sense. That's
Right.
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's an enigma. Boston is an enigma.
Yeah.
They like your teenage child.
Right.
Your teenage child will never want to come out the room. But then all of a sudden they come down. Oh, now you want to come downstairs and be with the family. Now you want to be around. Now they want to talk to you because they probably want something. They probably want to ask for some money or they want to chew the cash app them or something. It's something going on. Why have you been in your room all goddamn week? Now all of a sudden you want to come and hang with the family. You want
Right.
to eat dinner with the family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how Boston is. They're an enigma. We don't know what they
Right.
know. We don't know what's
They
on their
going
mind.
back to Boston.
We don't know what they
Right.
want.
No
They
doubt.
go back to Boston
Going to
tomorrow.
Boston, yeah.
So, like I
So-
said, that's why I mentioned that stat. They 10-11
They
in the
don't
last
play
2
good
years.
at home.
Does that mean
Yeah, that's
anything?
what I'm saying.
Does
That's
that mean
all.
anything to
This
this
is my
one?
I think it's over.
And I think it's gonna go 7. I'm not gonna say they're gonna win.
Okay.
I think it's gonna go 7.
Yeah.
Ken, though.
It's gonna go 7.
They got the squad to do it.
It's
so.
gonna go
got the
7.
squad.
It's gonna go 7. It's gonna be any man's game. It's gonna go 7.
I mean, when it come down to it, Boston just has to make shots. Like, they have not been shooting terrible like throughout the season. I mean, this series, Jaylen Brown 10% from 3-point range.
That's terrible. That's
yeah.
horrible.
So like, and Jason Tatum
Absolutely
really,
horrible.
you know, like the third quarter, Jason Tatum really picked it up because you know he had like 28 of his 35 in the second half. He wasn't really doing nothing in the first half.
He went dummy last game. He went dummy.
Yeah, but the Heat, they just were making shots. Like, they just gave Vincent, 7 of a
He twisted
night.
his ankle, too.
Yeah, so
he
that's,
might not
that's
play tomorrow.
important.
So that's going to be important. You know, he
Yeah.
played defense. He played top defense, too.
Yeah.
And he's a good point
Yeah.
guard. Like, he's like the
Yes.
other point guard besides Lowry.
Yeah.
So that means a lot, too. You know,
Right.
if Vincent don't play, Vincent has been hooping. They are down another player.
Right.
They've been down a lot of players.
Right.
It's been a next man up theme going on, but
Yeah.
I don't know how long that can,
And once
sustain.
again, but look, Spo, once again, because you're coming off the bench, hey, Kyle Lowry, I need 30 minutes today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? 40 minutes today. Kyle Lowry, I need you to be All-Star Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry a dog.
Yeah.
How do you say he's a dog?
Bam Adebayo, he's been killing too. That Bam Adebayo when he dunked on the other day. You saw that? But that dunk?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Everything he been doing.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, and shout out to Melo, man. Baltimore's own. I got a lot.
Yes, sir.
I got something to say.
Shout out to Melo. Shout out to Melo.
Man, retiring, man. One of the best players to ever do it, especially offensive players to ever do it. The boy had a jab step. The boy had a jumper. The boy had a post game. The boy played bully ball. The boy had handles. The boy had it all. Yes. There wasn't nothing he couldn't do on offense. He could even pass when he felt like it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it was nothing that Melo did. I'm sick and tired of people from Baltimore that don't like Melo or hating on Melo for some reason, for some background reasons or whatever going on. I don't care about none of that shit. Wow. But saying he's not really from Baltimore. Yo, check this out.
Oh, I hate that.
Check this out.
I hate that. Murphy Holmes,
man. Check this out. Myrtle Avenue. Check this out. From 1 to 8 years old, how much do you know in life?
Not a lot.
All right, from 8 to 18 years old, what do you know in life?
Not much.
You learning.
I mean, you learning. You know stuff.
I don't think y'all get it. 8 to 18, that's when you learn yourself. That's when you start your first blunt. Your first drink. Your first piece of, you know what I mean?
Your first girl.
First everything happens, but from 8 to 18.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? You learn everything. From 8 to 18, you learn how to drive, all kinds of stuff that you ain't supposed to know from 8 to 18. From 1 to 8, you don't know shit. So my whole point is, from 8 to
18, you think you know shit, you still don't know shit.
You still don't, but we talking about the experience factor. You don't experience
a lot more.
You grown, you get nuts, you get hell in your nuts.
Yeah, you start to learn a lot more.
You get your first woman, you go to prom, all these things.
You still don't know a woman, but you get to get your first woman.
Check this out.
No doubt.
You don't know how to hoop from 1 to 8. From 8 to 18, you know how to hoop. Yeah. That's when you learn how to play the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's true in that sense. Yeah.
That's true in a lot of things.
I'm talking about life, though. Life. As far
you
as
always going to learn and
learning
learn.
a female.
Maybe you was shuttered in the house when you was from 8 to 18.
No,
From 8 to 18, I did a lot. And
you still did a lot.
But just being outside.
I learned a lot.
Outside
a lot of things that I still keep with me till this day.
You understand what I'm saying?
I learned stuff at 15 that I still keep with me to this day.
You learn stuff, but you learn the first impression of it.
You learn stuff tomorrow too, though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, with those early years, you learn stuff, but you don't learn the full extent of it.
Of course,
no doubt.
You still don't know. Your
mental frontal lobes ain't even developed.
You think you know, but you really don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But you are.
You think you know a woman, but you really don't know her for real.
But you are experiencing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You are experiencing.
You really don't know it yet.
No doubt.
You are experiencing a lot of things. I know, as far as me, I'm gonna speak for myself. From 8 to 18 years old. We bounced a lot. I moved around a lot. That's another thing. I moved a lot. I didn't stay in one house. So I was learning different cultures, different place. I lived out Columbia. I lived in the county, city, everything. Hood.
But I went out of the state. I went out of the state and was living too.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm talking about 8 to 18.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 8 to 18. I'm not talking about after 18. I'm not talking about college and all that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 8 to 18.
I mean, childhood years.
Childhood years. That's when you develop. It's called developmental and growth. Development and growth.
No doubt, for sure.
You was sheltered when you was
for sure.
But okay.
I wasn't.
But
so I experienced a lot more than you.
Did you go to California?
Huh? What you mean?
Did you go to California?
Yeah, I've been to California. What you talking about?
No, from 8 to 18. Did you go to California? Okay.
What that mean?
I went to California.
What was you doing in California?
No, but what I'm saying is you said I was sheltered. But I can say you were sheltered.
I went to 20 states.
No, you said you went from here to here to here in Baltimore.
No,
did you go to California?
You know my life, yo?
No, what I'm saying is, but did you go to
my stepmother was?
Did you go to California?
That's one state. I've been to 20 states before I turned 18.
Well, no, all right, that's what I'm saying.
What you talking about?
Wow.
You talking about one state? I've been to 20 different states. Have you been to 20 different states?
Fuck yeah. Did you fly places? Did you drive places? Were you on a plane?
What does that mean, yo?
I'm asking you, were you on a plane?
It seems like you got offended for being sheltered.
No, because somebody can look at you being sheltered.
No, hell no.
Why not?
Hold on.
Did you go to Jamaica?
My personality is
hold on.
No, what I'm saying is
a different point of view.
What I'm saying is
I see what he's trying to say.
I can look at you as being sheltered.
Right.
You can say I'm sheltered because I didn't do things around here in Baltimore.
I did more.
Did you go to Jamaica?
I did way more things than in Baltimore.
Did you go to Jamaica?
I didn't go to Jamaica, but I've been. But I can name so many different states.
All right. So what I'm saying is,
I've been to islands. I've been to beaches. I've been to all that
That's
shit.
fine.
I've been.
Did you go to Jamaica?
I've been hiking. I've been skiing. I did all this stuff as a
But
kid.
did you go somewhere where you needed a passport?
What the fuck does that mean?
Because
what did you do when you did that, though?
Because what I'm saying is,
what was you doing as a grown-up?
So you're not understanding the conversation.
I know what you're saying, but you
said
got
I was
offended.
No.
It's
not about offense. It's about education.
So when you went out there, what was you doing?
Education. I can look at you and say, yo, you was sheltered because you never did nothing outside of these states.
I just told you I went to 20 different states.
Okay, but I can say you're sheltered. You didn't fly on a plane to go here.
Yeah.
By the time you flew on a plane, I had flown on a plane 20, 40 times. Since I was a fucking little ass boy.
What you doing though?
What I'm trying to give you.
Give me the experience.
I'm trying to give you a different.
You flew on a plane.
I'm trying to give you a different.
When you got to the place,
I'm trying to give you a difference of experience.
What was you doing though when you got to these places?
What I'm saying is I can say, you can say I'm sheltered, right? And I can look back at you and say, no, I wasn't sheltered because guess what? You were sheltered. You didn't fucking fly on no plane. You didn't fucking go to Jamaica. You didn't have a passport. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do these things. You didn't go to beach houses for 7 days.
Though, yo.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't do these type of things.
What are you talking
didn't
about?
fly somewhere and stay there for a period of time.
Flying. I didn't fly a lot, but I traveled a lot.
That's fine. Okay.
You talking about traveling?
Right.
I'm talking about traveling.
I got
so
you.
now I can name 20 different states that I've been to.
I can say, yo, you didn't have a brother that went to a school that cost this amount of money to a boarding school that cost $20,000, $30,000 a season. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's certain
I had
things.
a stepmother that taught Head Start for adults.
I got
we went to 20.
That's fine.
She went to 48 different states. 46 different states. She only missed 4 states out of her life.
But we talking about what did you do?
I went to 20 different states. Me.
We talking about your experiences.
I'm talking about, what the fuck, you think I'm lying or something? Nigga?
No.
I went to Vermont. I've been to New Hampshire. I've been to North Carolina, South Carolina. I've been to Florida.
I've been to all those places. And I've been out the country.
What you talking about?
And I've been out the country and done certain things that you didn't do.
We did things in tents. We did camping. We did hiking. I did all that shit. But a lot of city niggas didn't do.
I got you.
So I can talk the same shit you talking.
So what I'm saying is, when you saying I'm sheltered, I can sit back and say you're sheltered.
No, I'm just saying you wasn't able to do shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You had to do it with your parents. I was doing shit without my parents.
You know what I'm saying?
You had to be around your parents when you was doing shit. That's the difference.
You say you was using your stepmother to be.
No, but that's you talking about traveling because you brought up traveling.
Right.
Traveling. That's what I did with my stepmom.
Right.
But when I was in the world, like when I was home, I was everywhere. You couldn't go.
Okay.
No, we experienced for real shit. You wasn't around that type of shit.
Okay.
So you started doing that when you became a grown man. Mm-hmm. Start probably getting more cock, probably start getting, you know what I mean? Start smoking or drinking, all that shit. We was doing all that shit. We was going to parties, up to the clubs and all that shit. We was doing that shit that grown people was doing then.
Right, okay.
That a lot of y'all couldn't do.
All right.
That's experience. I've seen niggas get the hit.
I mean, that's one experience, though.
No, that's not.
It is. It's other experiences.
Every day.
No, but what I'm saying is, that's not the only experiences that are...
Have you been locked up?
This is what I'm saying. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
See, this is experience. We talking about experience.
Right.
When you locked up as a child.
There are other experiences other than negative.
That's a real experience.
There's other experiences other than negative experiences.
That's not just, nigga, I had fun.
Going to San Diego and staying in San Diego, that's an experience. Going to California, going to Disneyland, that's a fucking experience.
I got you.
Look,
going to Jamaica and staying for 7 days at a beach house, that's an experience.
He's saying sheltered. He's saying, like you said,
those are experiences as well.
Things you can experience. There's multiple things you can experience. There's multiple things.
I'm not taking away. You trying to take away from my experience?
No, never.
I didn't take away from your experience.
No. You said
I said you were sheltered.
Right. So I can say you were sheltered.
I was not sheltered.
You know what I'm saying?
I was out the house. You didn't go out the house unless you was with your parents.
The reason I can say you're sheltered, you didn't have experiences that I had.
You couldn't get away with shit, my nigga.
Yeah, but you didn't have experiences that I had, so I can say you're sheltered. You know what I'm saying?
When I was 5 years old.
When I'm saying everybody can say somebody's sheltered because they had the same experiences.
I mean, both of y'all had good upbringings, bro. Y'all had
parents.
Both of y'all had parents. Both of y'all had good house. Y'all never was lost without food. Y'all didn't grow up in the inner cities of blocks of Baltimore trenches. Y'all both were sheltered people. You talk about that extent. Black is talking about just different experiences in life. Like he did go out of the country and had to get a passport. Those type of things, like they were outside of the normal realm that a kid might have go through growing up in life. Like that's just a different look. You're looking at it a different way, talking about like life of drug dealing or dealing with certain, going out getting pussy and things like that, I mean, that's not necessarily being sheltered. That's just experiencing things in a different life.
Nigga, if you don't get no pussy,
it don't matter if you're sheltered.
To us, you was getting
when
sheltered.
When you say sheltered, you're talking about being cared for. It doesn't matter.
No. Brad told me his father and mother was hard on him. See, I like to keep it a stack when we on here.
But sheltered is...
He wanted to do certain things, but he couldn't do it because his parents wouldn't allow him, right?
When you say sheltered...
That's sheltered to me.
Okay, that's
just... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
To him, he's saying...
I ain't saying he experienced.
But to him, he's saying you're sheltered because you didn't experience certain things that he experienced.
It's like different... Y'all both have different points of view on things. Is what, you know, because I can see your point of view, I can see his point of view, so y'all both... You're going to agree to disagree, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, but back to Melo. Look, retires after 19 seasons, 10-time All-Star.
That's supposed to happen.
But look, 10-time All-Star and 9th on the all-time scoring list with 28,289 points. So Melo.
Goodness gracious.
Cut me off next time.
I mean, no, so
That's my
I know.
You getting a little anxiety, John.
I'm chilling. I didn't. You saw. I was watching the show. I was a spectator. I'm
This
chilling.
the debate we have right here.
I liked it.
This goes on all the time.
I liked it. No, I was good. Y'all did, yeah.
No, but my point was,
y'all have a real talk.
but before you go, my point was about Melo. Trying to say,
people ain't saying he from here.
What I'm saying is from 8 to 18, you experience way more shit than from 1 to 8. That was the whole point.
That's a fact.
You don't know a goddamn thing from 1 to 8. 8 to 18, you learn a lot.
Yeah.
You start to be around shit you don't even supposed to be around. You start experiencing things you probably don't need. All that, nigga. What are you talking about?
Right. Good and bad.
It's just stuff that you start
your body
seeing.
Changes. Yeah.
Everything you get taller. Yo, Melo grew. Listen, Melo grew 8 inches in one summer.
Wow.
This wasn't in New York. This was in Baltimore.
Yeah.
This is the Rex he played for was in Baltimore City.
No doubt.
The way he got nice and all that shit was here. He didn't learn how to hoop in New York.
Yeah.
That's what I'm meaning.
Exactly.
He didn't learn how to be Melo and be that guy in New York and Red Hook.
Right.
He learned that from Myrtle Avenue.
That's that.
Murphy.
Yeah. No doubt.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So you be out LT heavy.
You can't be running around here saying he from here, he from there. Right. When I know he lived from 8 to 18 here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay. That's the truth.
That's the real living right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the real understanding.
You know goddamn thing about
nothing.
For sure.
That's like L-Dog. L-Dog, you from Baltimore. You from Baltimore.
He came to him his age.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you from Baltimore.
He's living around my way.
We played 9/11 together, won a championship.
We out there playing Killer Man. You already know he throwing up. We playing Killer Man together. That's our man playing Killer Man.
So stop watching the Knicks. Stop watching the Giants.
Yeah.
And you're a Baltimore team.
Family don't even like the Giants.
They're like,
his father a Raiders fan.
And his brother a Dallas fan.
Dallas fan?
And his pops a Raiders fan. And then his cousin, another Dallas fan.
So he the only one that like the Giants?
He's the only one. And they really live in New York. They're really New Yorkers.
They still live in New York.
They're really New Yorkers. They never left. Right.
Oh, wow.
And they're not even Giants fans.
He claimed New York.
Lance watching these guys traditionally.
He just claimed New York like it's a better city. That's all it is.
Yo, if you come to that nigga's house and knows
everything New York.
Yo, he's not feeling you right now. He's like, yo, why you here, dog?
Right. Right. Exactly. Oh, man.
That's a good example.
Elder,
you are from Baltimore, Doug. Still try to act like he got his little New York accent, nigga.
He wanna walk with a little swag, his little bow-legged walk. Yeah.
He wear his hat like in New York.
Yeah, he got his hat.
Big ass caps.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you're not shy. Okay? You're not shy. You're not old smash. You're L-Dog from Baltimore.
Big ass New York caps.
Stop riding New York hats too. We're gonna get you some orange and black joints. So, you know what I'm saying? Some Oreos joints.
That is hilarious.
Stop it. And the Giants have sucked for years. No, not the Giants, but the Knicks. They sucked for years. Stop being a fan. They're never gonna win anything. Ever. ever.
That's hilarious.
That's a squad, too.
That's a squad.
Oh my God!
Look.
The Knicks are the big he cares more about the Knicks than the Giants.
No, but the thing is, he don't even watch the game when he out and about. He records it. Don't want to know nothing about it.
He'll tell you don't text him because he hasn't started the game yet.
Like it's some type of tradition. Like
I mean, not playoff games. I'm talking about regular season games.
Yeah.
The first week games. You're like, yeah, yo, Randall Killer, yo, ho. Don't tell me what's going on. I'm not watching. I'm not home yet.
Like he part of the scouting team.
Oh, where y'all at? Oh, I'm at halftime. Don't say anything.
Yankees up on the Bears right now, 5-1. Just had to.
That's corny, man. That's so corny.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we
Dang
messed us
Yankees,
up. We
man.
messed us up.
No, I just
Damn Yankees, man.
He didn't want to hear that.
Hey, up on
Come on.
Super Dave
Sorry,
might have to leave the show, guys. He's a very big fan.
guy's a
He
real-
might
guy
have to
swing
go
on
drop a tear.
They got lucky last night, yo.
Let's jump into Orioles Weekly.
All right, man. Listen, man. Hey, look, O's, we looking good, Joe.
My man.
Yo.
Come over here.
They get the hell out of here. What it on?
My notes.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. That's what I was gonna say for the day. I gotta rewrite this whole thing. You messed my whole thing.
That's hilarious.
Yo,
Birds.
man,
What's going on with these
What's up
birds?
with these
though?
birdies, man? What's up with
man.
the birdies?
You think Cleveland? Miami gonna win? You think Miami gonna win?
Not yet, Miami. That next game.
I'm going to jump out there on a big limb.
is it.
I'm going to say Boston.
Right.
I'm just jumping
They
out
gonna do
there.
the NBA history.
They gonna make history.
They about to
They
do
gonna make
something.
history.
Nothing ever happened to ever in life.
They're going to make history to something that's never happened. They're going to do it. Boston's going to do it.
Wow.
That's my hot take.
Oh, that's bold. That's bold.
That's my
right
hot
there.
take. That's my hot take.
Hey, Denver going all the way. Denver in 6 against Miami.
Ooh.
All right.
If Boston wins,
They gonna beat Denver.
They're winning everything.
Damn.
They're not coming back to not win nothing.
Oh, wow.
That's
wow.
a bold statement.
Young boys. The young boys.
No doubt. Well, look, man, getting back to O's Weekly, man, look, we had a split with the Los Angeles Angels at Anaheim. We won on Wednesday. We won 3-1. Good job. We lost the last game against Los Angeles Angels at Anaheim, 6-5. You know what I'm saying? We almost had that series, but it's all good. We still been playing well. Then we sweep Toronto. Good job. O's, we win game on Friday, 6-2. On Saturday, we won 6-5, on the 20th. And then we swept them on Sunday, 8-3. Cedric Mullins had a 5-hit game, and he also had he had a cycle, and then within a 10-day span, a 5-hit game. Cedric Mullins was
A 5-hit game after the cycle. That's
hitting the
crazy.
crap out the ball. He's having he better be an all-star
That's
starter.
crazy.
He's one of the best outfielders in the league this year. Good job. So, and then we lost last night in a heartbreaker to the Yankees. Oh man.
Looks like it's happening again.
It was, listen, man, we had the game, we was up 4-0. They came back, tied it up. We go up
Like that type of stuff.
5-4.
It's like, with the bad news Bears.
Yeah. 5-4 in the ninth. Felix Bautista comes in ready to close the door, gets the first guy out of there, boom, blows him away. Next guy up, Aaron Judge.
7 home runs in 7 days. Aaron Judge had 7 home runs in 7 days.
I don't know.
Walked him. Why they ain't walked?
I don't know why Felix Bautista ain't been listening to me. If you throw the ball belt high to letter high, you're dead. Stop doing it.
Dead.
Aaron Judge goes yard and ties the game.
You know, you sound like Joe Pesci when you say that.
Right.
You're dead.
You're dead. Like I'm saying, like I got that Italiano, baby. Italiano in there for me. So 6-5, but 5-5. Then they go up in the ninth inning. 6-5. Volpe gets the RBI. Heartbreaking loss, but it's all right. And then the Yankees, they getting us right now. But anyway, look, O's, we ain't second in the league. 1 game behind Tampa Bay Rays. And Tampa Bay got their doors blown off by Toronto 20-1.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah,
They gonna be the best team in the league.
man, look,
How can you lose 20-1?
they got gangster slap 20-1.
20
That's a
points,
football
yo. I mean,
score.
20 runs.
Yes, so but like I said, we right up on them. Well, might be 2 games behind if we lose this game to the Yankees, but still. O's, oh yeah, look, I'm telling y'all, 90+ wins, just get us in the playoffs, and we could do some things here, man.
Yeah, I got the Birds making the playoffs.
Okay, Super Day.
Hey.
Appreciate it.
Welcome to the last debate.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Haney Lomachenko.
Yeah.
But we're
A lot of people not happy.
bounce off of the Haney Lomachenko.
Shakur.
We're going to stay on Haney Lomo first. Or Haney Lomo first.
Okay.
No doubt.
Check this out, y'all. Yo, when you watching the Sweet Science, this is called the Sweet Science. Boxing is called the Sweet Science. It's not fighting. It's not fighting, guys. It's a sport with rules. You watched the George Foreman movie yet? Oh, you gotta go home and watch that shit now.
No, I haven't watched it.
I haven't seen that either.
It's excellent.
I watched it night before last, and I finished it last night. George Foreman movie is amazing.
Wow.
It shows his triumphs, his losses. It shows his life that we didn't know about. There's a lot of things that y'all don't know about. Because you got to remember, George Foreman.
Right.
Left.
After he lost Ali, then he lost his
came back. That's when he was older and all that. Yeah.
And then he lost that fight, and then he almost died in the locker room after the fight.
Right.
And he got brought back to life. Well, he came back to life on his own, and he said he seen God. That's when he went to being like a preacher, like a, George Foreman became like a preacher type dude. So
For sure.
Before he came back to boxing, to as an old guy, and was the oldest. Another fact, the oldest heavyweight.
Yeah.
To ever win the belt. To ever win a heavyweight championship belt.
Yeah, for sure.
So watch that. Everybody go watch Big George, the George Foreman story, yo. It's an amazing movie.
Yeah, I need to check that out.
But back to Haney Lomachenko, the sweet science of boxing. We sat here Saturday, all of us saying we judged each round by round. You had a lot of Lomachenko fans that was rooting against Haney.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a lot of
all Haney.
It wasn't no biased shit.
It was a mixed crowd.
So we was point who won?
Right.
Haney from the crowd, from what I know anyway. Haney was up 6-2 in the first 8 rounds.
Wow.
You could say 5-3. I say 6-2. So, and technically, if Haney don't get knocked down, Haney wins because he has the belts. You have to win. You have to take the belt from the champ. You cannot have a close fight.
Mediocre.
You can't start coming alive at the later rounds and you win 3 in a row and all of a sudden you won the fight. No. From the fan standpoint, from everybody that was watching the fight,
right,
Haney was up. People had bets. It was money down. People still was like, Haney up right now. So, fast forward, it went to like the 9th round, 8th, 9th round. That's when Lomachenko start coming alive. Lomachenko start throwing them hammers. Haney start getting a little tired. Haney was still fighting.
Yes, sir.
But Lomachenko was throwing them hammers.
Walk him down a little bit.
And so Lomachenko started looking really, really dominant.
Yep.
So from a casual fan standpoint, you would say, Lomachenko won that fight. No, from a real boxing analyst, you gotta take the belt from the champion, yo. You just have to. That's just how it's always been when I've been watching boxing since I was a kid, yo. You always had to beat the champ, yo. Either knock his ass out or outpoint him drastically. It cannot be close, because we know it's a money thing and it's politics. We all know about all that.
Right.
But they didn't cheat that man, yo. They didn't cheat that man. If anything, it could have been a draw.
Going either way.
They didn't cheat that man, though, yo.
Right.
Haney won that fight, yo. I'm sorry, Lomachenko. You went out like a soldier. You went out like a gangster. I applaud you, but your face looked crazy after the fight. Haney's face only had one little blemish. So from a casual fan, you would look at the fight. If you didn't see the fight, and you would look at the press conference.
Who won?
You would say, "Oh, that nigga like he got his ass whipped." You know what I'm saying? So I could talk that and put that in consideration. That Lomachenko looked crazy after the fight. His face was bruised up bad.
Right.
So for all y'all people, I didn't even get on Facebook this week and argue with nobody debate. I didn't even feel like it, yo. Everybody was just, you know what it is? It's a lot of Baltimore fans. They love Tank. And Haney been talking crazy to Tank. And he ain't on no damn Tank level. And they got his ass whipped by that. All that. He didn't get his ass whipped. It was a good ass fight. Shut up. So at least be honest about it. It was a good ass fight. Yeah. So regardless, Haney said, I'm not leaving 135 till I fight Tank and Shakur. He don't even have to fight them. He's saying he is. Haney is killing himself trying to make this weight. He really needs to go up to 140. Should have did that 3 fights ago. But I know why he's doing it. He wanted to unify the belt. He wanted to be undisputed. He's doing that right now. He's doing what
he want them guys.
Now he called them niggas ducktails.
Right.
He been calling them ducktails.
But he want to fight
for
the best.
years.
You gotta respect that.
So you gotta at least be like, man, at least he want to fight all of them.
Yeah, he not running.
Other dudes be like, man, I ain't gotta fight them niggas. I got all the belts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vacate and go up.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gotta fight them until they come up. Now they gotta come
I'm
up.
a dip and leave.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do that.
You start running. You try to run.
And on top of that,
Mickey kept them clean.
Yeah.
Mickey didn't want to lose no belts.
And on top of that, it costs money to keep all those belts.
Oh, yeah.
Each month, you have to pay a sanction, a fee. A lot of money. It's not so he makes enough money. Haney gets the most money out of all them niggas. So Haney can afford that. George Taylor, as at 140, he had all the belts. He was one of the first ones to ever unify, be undisputed. He vacated those belts because he couldn't afford the sanction fees.
Damn.
He don't make as much money as Devin Haney.
That's serious.
That's what I'm trying to instill this.
It's a money play. Like
Yeah, it's
a money play.
So George Taylor right now has 1 belt and 3 belts is out there.
It's a money play.
Ryan Garcia went up. Rolly Romero just won. Cheating. That was that's a travesty. They stopped that fight. That man ain't even hit the goddamn.
Right.
So Rolly Romero has a belt now, and there's 2 other belts out there. So that's the reason why those belts are out there, because George Taylor vacated. He didn't feel like paying the goddamn fees.
Right.
And Haney keeping these belts to fight these 2 dudes, and he's gonna pay these fees to keep the belts. So even if Tank win or Homeboy win, Shakur win, whoever he fight. He's giving y'all a gift. Y'all get all the belts.
Yeah.
He don't have to do that. He can vacate, and them belts can be everywhere.
Wow.
And then now they got to fight for all the belts the same way he had to do it. He had to fight Gambosis in Australia twice. It was a clause in his shit. If he beat Gambosis and take the belts, he has to fight him again, even if you win. In Australia again. Wow. And he did it.
Wow.
And beat him. Beat the life out of him the second time. Wow. And now he got all the belts. So now, all this Haney this and Haney that. Haney did the gangster shit of all gangsters, man. And he's willing to stay down 135, kill himself to make weight to fight Tank. And I'm rooting for Tank. That's my man. Yeah. I think Tank will be.
I would love to see that.
But
that's the fight I want to see.
That's what I'm saying. We see that. Fight. Yeah. This is what y'all wanted, right? And shout out to Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, July 29th. We'll have to throw a picture.
It's
official.
For real?
Oh, charge that.
Yeah, man. That's good. I want to see that. I want to see that.
Finally.
I see that one. Yes. Crawford.
And Spence. July 29th is official. Everything is agreed, signed, sealed, and delivered, man.
Wow.
I'm yours.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one.
Yes. Shout out to the Hood, Black Adam. No, I'm sorry. The Hood, Mel Kiper, the Black Adam Schefter.
Oh, yeah.
The Hood, Mel Kiper, the Black Adam Schefter.
No doubt.
But I just had to break that down for these casual boxing fans.
Real talk.
Because
that's gonna be big right there.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a big fight.
This what y'all wanted. This gonna be.
There was a lot of controversy with last week's fight.
Yes, it was.
A lot of people thought that Lomachenko won the fight. Like you said, because of them later rounds, he started dominating the fight. But some people, after you always remember the last thing that happened. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like
exactly.
Yeah, they call you a prisoner of the moment.
All you remember was the
last thing. So
forgot about the first 8 rounds, the first 7 rounds.
It was a close fight, and I do think they will probably fight again.
Yeah,
just because of the disparity and a lot of people thinking, he might have won, he might not have won.
Yeah,
this is like when Rocky fought Apollo the first time.
Oh yeah,
it was a draw.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of people wasn't happy with that, so now we gotta fight again
and see who really going.
And the champ was like, I gotta let people know this was a fluke the first time.
I'm supposed to whip his ass.
I was to bust his ass the first time. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I be like, I'm gonna let y'all know that first shit that wasn't even real right there. We gotta do this again.
Right.
That's a fact. I just wanted to break that down, for the last debate, man.
Sure.
Boxing is here to stay. It's coming back like we wanted it. This is what y'all wanted.
It's been 20 years.
Styles make fights. And, all that good stuff, So shout out to all the fighters that's out there,
Yeah.
Keep it happening. Keep going, We want to throw a big party here for that fight, If we don't go out Vegas to watch
we gotta do something. We gotta do
something big for that one. We gotta do something. We gotta start promoting that. Real heat.
Our last joint was cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the first, but we didn't really go all in on that.
But you know why?
We was chilling. That's cool though.
There was a lot of proms.
There was a lot of stuff going on.
Rest in peace to Mizzle.
Everybody ain't promote everybody, but check me out.
Rest in peace to Mizzle.
Yeah.
Guy that passed away from around there. Everybody was there. Everybody
was big. That was big.
Everybody was there. They went to Corinthians afterwards, so everybody was down there.
So it was a lot of stuff going on. Even y'all was places before.
Yeah.
Everybody had stuff to do.
Jazz was doing, he did like 3 different things that day.
Early that morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he was with I early that morning.
It was a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of things going on.
But
we still was here. We still had a good time.
We had a great time.
It was all love. You know what I'm saying?
This Tank fight, Haney
was amazing.
Is that the fight?
Excellent.
Is that fight party gonna be crazy? Tank bring him out. That's the thing, yo.
Oh, the Tank.
We
The
already
next
know.
Tank fight.
But see, honestly, we're giving y'all this right now. But later in life, when Tank fights happen, we're gonna be where the Tank fight is.
Yeah, we ain't even gonna
That's right.
We're not gonna even be around at no party.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna be
We're gonna be at
Right.
the Tank fight.
At the fight.
That's a fact. That's
At
a
the
whole
fight.
We're gonna be
For
at
sure.
the
Almost
Tank
was
fight.
about to go there.
You know what I'm saying?
We was
Yeah.
about to go to Vegas before we even threw
We're
that
not gonna
ball.
be here. We're gonna
Right.
be at the Tank fight. So.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a stack.
Yeah, real talk.
We love y'all and all.
Real talk.
but-
I want
you know
to see it. I want to see it with my own
it a
eyes.
foul
And then we come back and report on it.
Yep.
That's what we do anyway.
You know what
Real
I'm saying?
talk.
Hey, yo, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, man. I just want to say rest in peace to Jim Brown, man. We lost one of the most important figures in sports, civil rights leader. You know, I mean, I'm talking about like trendsetter, everything. Jim Brown was a great man, great athlete, man. He died 87 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, can I just run down a couple stats before we roll?
I was
Man,
gonna say
listen.
one thing before you say that.
What?
Without him, there is no LeBron James.
No way. No
Brown
way.
said that.
You know what I'm saying? Without him, there is no LeBron James.
Yes.
Good, go ahead.
Brown said it
Yeah,
himself.
man. Like I said, Hall of Famer, 9-time Pro Bowler, 8-time All-Pro. He only played 9 seasons, led the league in rushing in 8 of the 9 seasons. He won a championship. He was drafted first round, 6 overall by the Cleveland Browns in 1957. 3-time MVP. I mean, just one of the greatest of all time,
Dominated
man.
for 9 years, then went into acting. He quit and said, I ain't doing this football shit. All right, I did it.
I'm gonna do something else.
Yeah, I do what I
Yeah.
want to
He
do.
always felt like that. He felt like it was that slave mentality.
Yeah.
And he said, you know what?
I could do more than just this.
I can do more than just play football.
Yeah.
I have another skill set.
Same thing I talk about DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah,
real. Yeah,
DeMar
yeah.
Hamlin, you don't have to play football anymore. You can do other things. You have a big platform
No
now.
question, man. Hey, look.
Photo shouldn't define you, yo.
The
He was
one.
big in civil rights movement
For
and all
sure.
that.
But Lakers are
Muhammad
interested
Ali.
in Trae Young and Kyrie Irving. Not just Kyrie. Lakers
Oh,
are interested in
what?
ice
They
trade.
got some money.
Yeah, that's
I
what
think-
They got some money.
We
And
forgot to mention
they got money and they got draft picks.
We forgot to mention,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
LeBron ain't going away.
No doubt. Hey, man, one more thing. In 9 years, he had 12,312 yards and 106 touchdowns. And he played 118 games.
That's
So
crazy.
rest in peace to Jim Brown,
Man amongst
man.
boys out there.
Basically, he had a touchdown every fucking game.
Yeah, he dominated. But you see the highlights, everybody can stop that nigga.
Yeah.
I love Jim Brown.
Quick, give me your best 5 running backs of all time.
Of all time,
Jamal
quick.
I
Lewis,
said, yeah, I got
Walter Payton,
Nah,
Emmitt Smith.
Jamal Lewis. No way.
Go ahead.
What?
Jamal Lewis
We
was
love
a
Jamal, but he
five
ain't no
of all
top 5.
time.
That's your 5. That's your 5. Go ahead.
I
I got
Walter Payton. I said Emmitt
Barry
Smith.
Sanders,
Barry Sanders, of course.
Emmett Smith,
Aaron Peterson.
Jim Brown, AP Peterson. I put AP in there. I put AP in
No, I
there.
don't think I
You said
finished
Jamal
that. I got
first.
one more person.
Oh, Eric Dickerson.
No, I got one more.
You said Jamal.
I put Eric Dickerson in there.
Terrell Davis. I got one more person.
All right.
Nah.
You
Oh,
said 6, but go
all
ahead.
right. I think Barry is the greatest of all time. I think I put
think
Jim,
Walter Payton is
I
best
put
of all
Jim,
time.
I put
That's your
Jim,
favorite.
I put Jim Brown second.
It is. My
Hey,
favorite.
look, Emmitt Smith, you gotta give him respect. Leading all time, 3-time champ. Emmitt Smith is number 3.
You ain't got to explain.
No.
We know.
All right.
All right.
All right.
He got this. He got that.
All right, so
I wasn't a
Barry,
big Emmett fan.
Me
I got Barry, Jim Brown, Emmitt Smith,
3,
Eric Dickerson,
4.
and AP.
That's a great.
Adrian Peterson.
AP, he one of my
Yeah.
favorites. My favorite is Barry Sanders of all time. Number 1 is I've never seen nothing like that. I don't think we ever going to see nothing like
No way.
Barry Sanders. Walter Payton number 2, Eric Dickerson number 3. Just without Jim Brown, I'm not mentioning Jim Brown. Jim Brown was before my time. I'm talking about people that I watch.
Okay.
Jim Brown dominated. We know what you just said with Jim Brown. Jim Brown dominated. He was a man that gets bored. There's nobody like him.
There's one person I didn't even say that's crazy. I'm probably gonna say.
I got another guy.
So I said Barry.
Yeah.
I said Walter. ED.
ED.
My fourth, Terrell Davis.
Okay.
And my fifth.
There's a
lot of them out there. But that's the top 5 though.
You got Emmett in there?
No, Emmett not my fifth.
Okay.
Emmett, I would go Ladanian over Emmett.
I was gonna say LT.
To be honest with
I like LT.
But there's one more.
I like Ladanian more than him.
I was gonna say LT because there's another person too.
I got another guy.
Bo Jackson that we ain't.
Yo, I wanted to show you this highlight of Bo. Oh my God, Bo Jackson had motorcycle speed.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about him, but
hey, gotta give OJ Simpson some love just from the running back.
One of the goats. One of the goats.
Yeah.
But my fifth, Adrian Peters.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So, yo, that's it. Keep it stacked. Sports Cast, the last debate.
Keep it stacked.
We holler at y'all and we smile at y'all.
No doubt, man.
Space, man.